Guys.
Where? Why is that? Where's your mind, Jordy? What's going on?
You know where it is, Boogie.
Let's get into it. I know.
You know where it is.
I know. Well, I'm just going to say it.
Yeah.
You really think you're going to quit?
Yep.
Man. I don't know if we should have this conversation publicly or not.
Yeah.
Like, look.
I don't know. I was miserable before Fat Camp. And when I got fired at the end of Fat Camp, it was almost like a blessing. And I didn't want to come back. I honestly didn't. And I came back, and because Tommy asked me to come back, and it's like, and then like the show got worse, the money got worse, and then like Keem left, and it's like, this isn't fun. I don't have fun doing this. Like, I'm putting a face on every day. I'm fucking miserable every day. I wake up. It's like, I look at live and I'm like, fuck, I got to do 2 hours of that shit tonight. And I don't want to do it. I'd much rather do nothing.
I know.
It's like,
I was saying this in our private conversation. The show always worked best when Keem was here because Keem's the bully and we're the Lolcows, right? And so we had somebody to push our buttons hard, and then you and I could react to our buttons getting pushed. And, you know, they didn't like yesterday's episode because you were a normal human being. They don't like today's episode because you're a normal human being. You're showing your normal side.
Today's episode is bad right now. Billy's trying his hardest to save it, but it's bad right now. Like, everybody knows it. That's why you jumped up here. It's like, my head's not there. I'm stuttering. I'm not being my normal self. And it's just because of, like, I don't know. I'm just like, it's miserable. I'm miserable. And it's like,
yeah,
I don't need to be here. And like Gidgy said something the other day that resonated with me, where she's like, you don't care about this. Why are you here? Everybody else would love to be where you're at. And yeah, you're right. I don't want to be here. I'm blocking somebody else from achieving their dream because this isn't my dream. Like, I don't want to be a part of this network where like you pour Pepsi on your head and eat mustard and wear shock collars to the end of fucking time. It's just, it's who I am as a person. It's like, this whole show for the last 2 years has been one ever long telethon, 24 hours of just constant, like, let's do the dumbest shit possible for money. And I've always stated before, like, this is the show that faked cancer. Like, once it faked cancer, it got hot. It's never grown since. We went from 24,000 subscribers to 94,000, and we're still at 94,000 a year and a half later. All we're doing is like moving the chairs around the Titanic. And I don't feel like it's growing. I don't feel like everything's doing. I think it's just constantly like, how much money can we siphon out of this? And it bothers me to my core to be a part of it. And I'm just not happy with it. It's not what I signed up for. I signed up for a podcast, and it became this.
I respect and understand that. I genuinely do. Like, I like what we do. I like doing it. I missed you guys yesterday a lot. I wanted to call in as soon as I could. Today. I actually scheduled my day so that I knew I would be in traffic so I could call you guys. I like working with you. I mean, I liked working with Keem. Keem hates me now. That's fine. Life goes on. I like working with you. If you quit, I'm going to miss you a lot. So,
yeah,
I respect it.
This is probably my last show, Boogie.
Fuck. This wasn't going to be an easy week, right? Boogie was going to be gone. Keem's gone.
It's not in the week. It's like,
I know.
It's not what I want. It's not what I want. It's got nothing to do with this week. It's got nothing to do with the streams by myself. It's got nothing to do with like me having like the worst monetary stream yesterday, and it's followed up with this one who's had 2 donations in the first 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And like, you got people out there that's going to always criticize. You got people in the chat where like, well, Wings is lazy. It's not lazy, man. Like, it's a never ending mental struggle. And like, everybody is feeling it, even if they don't want to put it out there. Everybody's feeling it. The reason that we're covering bus for the 15th time you've heard today is because it's hard to do 2 hours of a podcast every day of the fucking week. It's fucking hard.
Yeah. Yep.
And then if you're going to do current events are fucking miserable, right? Like the other day, like what we were going to talk about, a guy running his truck into the fucking church and shooting people, followed up by a school shooting, followed up by like a person that going to trial for like the assassination of a political figure. Oh,
that's
World
why
War III's right around the corner.
That's why I gave up gaming news at the end of 2019. Like, it was very lucrative, right? I was able to keep sponsors and stuff. The problem was it was just so depressing with the Blizzard Cosby rooms and watching the gaming industry fall apart and watching these AAA companies destroy what was once my favorite thing in the world. I just couldn't do it anymore. And I didn't even really game through 2020. Like, it's so hard to come up with something to talk about. I don't want to talk about gaming news. It's depressing. I don't want to talk about real news. It's depressing. I want to get up here and make an ass out of myself. And I feel like that gives me an escape and that gives them an escape too. But you can only do that so often, right? It's hard to pour Pepsi on your head every day.
It's not hard to pour Pepsi on your head every day. It kills your soul.
Yeah.
Keemstar, you're live.
Well, you know, the world is fucked up. But that's why we do the show. You know, we're the distraction to the fucked up world. And yeah, you know, you said, you know, I feel like we're trying to squeeze any dollar we can get out of this or whatever. I don't feel that way when I go live. You know, it is a thought. You do have to think about finances, but I'm more thinking of like, I want to have a good show because I know if I have a good show, it's going to make donos. That's just one of the factors. Yesterday, you got a lot of shit for not making any money, but I listened to the whole show. It was a great conversation. And I even put in the Discord, you guys crushed it.
I've seen a lot of positive comments this week with you bringing what you do bring, Wings. You have that podcast microphone.
Here's the problem I have, though, is when you said, I just don't want to do this anymore. I'm not happy here. I know what that feels like. That's why I walked away.
Yeah.
That's my problem. I can relate with you 100%.
Yeah, I'm not happy, man. It's not for me no more. And like, well, I feel like if I could sit here and block somebody that would rather be in my position, or I could sit here and just be miserable. I don't need the money. I do well for myself. I'll put it that way. I do well for myself.
Well, then we should plan the big Wings final stream tomorrow.
That's this one.
No, just do tomorrow. Friday night. It's payday, Wings. You're gonna make money. It's the farewells.
I don't need the money. I'm leaving the server after I get in this call.
Oh man. So this is the farewell stream.
This is the farewell stream.
Well, let's make it a happy one then. If it is the farewell stream, let's talk about the fucking fun shit that happened. The good times. There had to have been some experience that you've had when you were here, which is a happy memory.
I gained more weight.
You were killing yourself with that Ozempic. That year-old Ozempic you were on right before Fat Camp.
Oh, that was good.
You made yourself sick. Fuck.
Did you sign a deal with BBU?
No.
Becky in that year. Yeah, I don't
you
know.
think,
you had her in the
you think Kelly would let him do that? He would be signing a deal with the cemetery if he did that.
Doug, I was sitting around today and I'm literally asking my wife to come on here and get like watered and flowered and like dressed up like a drag queen to make money I don't care about making. And like I felt like a less than a man because of it.
Yeah, but see, I don't. Like when I
had no ideas. I had nothing. I was creatively bankrupt. It's like,
but when you go to the show, you can't think about money. You got to think about like, I want to do a good show and entertain people. And then money's the side effect of that, right? You know, I get it. But like when you say it like that, it just seems like we're e-baggers, you know?
That's what we are.
But we're not. We're entertainers.
Then why does every conversation I have always center around like, what we're going to do for like donation baiting?
Well, that's a part of the show, unfortunately. This is a
like,
business.
I watched a guy on Aussie like charge $5 to stack bowls on his head.
What?
but the shit is funny. You know, okay. Look, I get it. I get it. No, I do. I truly get it. And the worst thing about this job is being creatively bankrupt, right? Hitting that writer's block really, really sucks. And when I started getting frustrated with the show and I knew I didn't want to be here anymore, the writer's block was hitting hard. I could go on any fucking show. I could pop on Nerds and be like, yeah, I got an idea. You know, I could pop on any show and help them and have a million different creative ideas. But when it came to this show, my show,
it's a different animal.
It was gone.
Oh, for sure.
It was gone.
Well, it's a completely different animal. I was watching Balls today, and like Billy and Rastoff were just like watching an old video that's like an internet meme of like hot versus crazy. And they spent 45 minutes on it. It was fun. It was a good little segment. And I'm like, this would never work on live.
Nope.
No.
That's the pressure of live, man. Like even on the weekends, I'm afraid to do react content, but you got to bring it every day to the show. It's exhausting.
I'm gonna tell you what the number one problem is, which is not a problem at all. The problem is when we started this show, there were videos and getting millions of views, making thousands of dollars shitting on you two. All right. Now this thing has been such a success. Now that's gone. The whole point of this show was for you to monetize the hate. Well, where is that hate now? Like, I don't see the Wings trolls are like gone or disabled or something.
No, they're still there. They're still there.
They don't have the impact they did before we start the show. The Boogie haters, they're like literally gone. He's become a different man. He's like invincible from the cancer arc. You know, the mission of what this show was accomplished. I mean, that's the truth. We won. Everything we set out to do, we did. So that's why it naturally feels like an ending. That's just the truth.
Yeah. I agree with that. And it's a matter of trying to reinvent the show now. And we're going to lose a lot of viewers and a lot of money in that reinvention. But I feel like there is a way to reinvent this show. It's just...
No, 100%. But what I'm saying is the mission that we set forth, right? You know, of, hey, we're going to monetize this hate. Shit, we were the #1 show on YouTube. How many times in fucking super chats? I mean, the show's made over $1 million. Like, bro, like we have done literally everything I said we were going to do. Like, we all signed up for one mission, and that mission was well completed.
You did do that because, like you said, we were going to make $20,000 a month at one point, and I said, "This show's never making $20,000 a month."
Yeah, we tripled that.
Yeah, we did triple that.
Yeah, sure did.
You know what I mean? I see. That's the problem, is that we came in trying to prove something, and then we more than proved it, and now it's like, now what, right? I set off to create the LCU and all these other shows. I did that. Now what? You know, like, you know, that's a big problem. That's why I didn't want to be a host anymore. Is I just, you know, when I